children martyred for the sake of Christ. It is always a very touching story to hear that so little children were at the very beginning of their lives with that cruelty killed by Herod. We know that Herod was looking for Jesus, the newborn king that he wanted to kill because he saw in Jesus that he prayed his own throne. He knew about the newborn king by the Magi who came to his palace to seek Jesus. They thought the newborn king was a royal palace, and Herod consulted his experts in his court, the exegetes of that time, and found out, according to the prophets, especially Micah, that the Messiah had to be born in Bethlehem of Ephraim. And he sent the Magi to Bethlehem to inquire about the baby. And once they knew where he was, they had to get back to him. But after waiting, Herod felt deluded by the Magi and ordered that extermination of the little children. And we know that the time span between the information he got from the Magi and the killing of all the children was a couple of years. It was even ordered that all children of Bethlehem and the outskirts of Bethlehem might have to be killed from 2 years and under. It is possible that Jesus then was also already 2 years old. This cruelty of Herod has also been described by theology as something with no equal, even before the cry of these mothers represented by Rachel, the mother of Israel, who died there in Bethlehem while giving birth to Benjamin, the second son. That cry is not even stopping this man from that killing. But we have also to carefully reflect on this mystery from a Christian perspective. Since the time of the church fathers, there was the question, but are these children martyrs? Because they were not able to confess them. And the martyrdom is the confession of one's faith for Christ, to stand for Christ, even to the point of embracing death instead of giving up. Saint Augustine replied, yes, they are martyrs, because the reason why they are here is that Herod was looking for the only one baby he wanted to exterminate. This baby was Christ. The prayer of this liturgy well explains the reason of their martyrdom. This holy innocents confessed Christ, not by speaking, but by dying. Their death is the coronation of their silent but present open confession of faith, by their lives, by accepting this man, Christ, for the sake of Christ. They are martyrs. So holy innocents who are martyrs for Christ, for the sake of Christ. dying in the blood of Christ. And this is the baptism of blood that the Church has recognized as a baptism that gives salvation to those who receive it, even though they haven't received something. In fact, the baptism that gives us salvation is the baptism of water. But there is also this baptism of blood for those killed for the sake of Christ. And there is the desire of baptism, which is effective, but depending always on the sacrament of baptism. So this holy innocence that today we celebrate has always to be seen together with the supreme witness for Christ, this martyrdom of love. It is important, I said, to point this out, because in our days it is quite common to find people extending this holy innocence and this the martyrdom of the holy innocent, the children, to all the children killed, for example, in their mother's womb. In a way, there are some people making all aborted babies into holy innocent babies. But if this is the case, there is no longer this distinction between being aborted for any possible reason, especially for egoism, selfishness, and being martyred for the sake of Christ, in hatred for Christ. If any baby killed in the mother's womb is a holy innocent, very good, is a martyr, we mix up the natural level of the baby and being without any personal guilt with the fact that with the absence, of course, of original sin, no need of baptism, no need of this baptism of love. These holy innocents who are martyred in today's meeting, they have no personal guilt, but they have original sin, which was cleansed by the blood of Christ, because they were killed for the sake of Christ. If there is no intention, no reason to kill a baby for Christ, there is no matter. And though these children are innocent, they are not fully innocent martyrs. It is important to make this distinction, otherwise we run the risk of abolishing for these babies, because they are innocent, the existence of original sin, which we know that the only possible way to be forgiven is the sacrament. Unless it is the capacity because of reason of the person to embrace, to have at least a desire, or there is a special grace this man to die for Christ. Christ is the reason of life, because Christ is love. These babies today glorify Christ as the God King, the newborn King. They died for Christ, and they have the crown of Christ. We pray today to this holy innocence to give us this always strong faith. We pray, of course, we pray for all other babies who have been killed, but we are not sure for what reason. ask today the Holy Innocents for the grace of being faithful to the grace of Christ and to be able to glorify ourselves with our lives, the newborn King of Bethlehem, only by embracing Him, only by doing with Him, we have the capacity to ever and to share His eternal kingship. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Welcome. I'm Kinetic Symphony. I hunt down and report on weird and true mysterious stories, from glitches to the paranormal. This is my channel's monthly compendium for the month of November 2022. Enjoy the story. Case file number 813, written by Cultural Afternoon 72, The Curious Case of the Missing Ketchup. This is a pretty simple anomaly, but it has been over a week and it's still driving me mad. So a couple weeks ago, my wife went grocery shopping. We'd been out of ketchup for a while, so I asked her to make sure she got some. We joked a bit, back and forth, with me emphasizing just how important more ketchup was. So she goes, gets home, and makes a big display of making sure I see the bottle and know she got it. Now, an important detail here is that we technically live in a tiny home, 850 square feet. This means that when it comes to the kitchen, space is minimal. We have